Jonathan Knight, this is B-Movie Madness. The movie I'm going to be talking about today, well, the one I'm going to be talking about today is a brand new release from Basement Videos. And now, if you don't remember what Basement Videos is, it's a sub-label of SOV Horror that puts out limited edition releases of everything from short movies to feature-length movies. The one I'm going to be checking out today is a 22-minute short. And the name of that short is Undone. As usual, I'll have a better look on the cover on screen because you can't see really jack crap on my computer. But before I tell you what I thought of the movie, what is it about? Well, it's about what would you do if you could face your child's killer. Travis is consumed by grief after his daughter is murdered by a sadistic pedophile known as the Lollipop Killer. When his friend, a police officer, offers to give Travis one night to do what he wants with the sick psychopath, both men will learn that some things can never be undone. Excuse me. Going into this one, my expectations were a little low because it was from the makers of Blown. And if you watched my review of Blown, I wasn't particularly a big fan of that one at all. But thankfully, Undone is a completely different animal than Blown. While Blown was a comedy horror movie, this is just straight up horror. And I got to give David C. Hayes huge props because this was a really effective and disturbing short movie. Now, the word disturbing means different things to different people. Everyone has their scale of what movies they find disturbing. There's people who don't find like a Serbian film disturbing. There's people who don't find Cannibal Holocaust disturbing. Everybody has what they consider, on a scale, what the most disturbing movie they've seen. I wouldn't put this one in my top 10 disturbing movies list or even shorts list, but I will say it is still very disturbing and very graphic. So there's a warning on front here about the content, and it's justified. But like I said, I have to give David C. Hayes huge props for it. Not only did he co-direct this movie, he co-wrote it, he produced it, he stars as Travis, the father consumed with grief. He does a fantastic job as Travis. You find his performance is very believable as someone who is going through probably the worst thing a father could ever go through. And he does a really good job with that. But I will say the best performance in the movie is definitely Kevin Moyers as the Lollipop Killer. That type of performance, a lesser actor would go too over the top with it and it would become more laughable than disturbing or scary. But he plays it just right. He doesn't overplay it and he doesn't underplay it. He plays it right in the middle. And his performance is very believable and very disturbing. And I gotta give him huge props because he did a really good job. Also, I have to give huge props to the makeup effects artists that did the gore and the gory effects in the movie. They did a really good job. They were very believable, and they don't linger too long on them because the more you linger on an effect, the cheaper, faker it looks. They don't do that here. In fact, my favorite scene in this movie involves, I believe, a water pipe and a thing of barbed wire, and they leave some of that to the imagination, but you're still so uncomfortable with what you're watching that I was squirming on my bed while I was watching it. So huge props for that as well. Also, I thought the music score was really well done as well. You'll hear it on the menu. You'll hear it at the end credits. The one thing I did not like about the movie, and this could be considered a good thing as well, is I wanted a lot more from this movie. I wanted more backstory. I wanted more of the torture. As a 22-minute short, it does a really good job. But this is one that I would really like to see David C. Hayes do a feature-length remake of, because he clearly has it in him to do something truly disturbing. But yeah, I wanted more from it. And I consider that a good thing, because when you want more of something, that means that you like what you saw. When you want less of something, that's the bad thing. So yeah, I thought this was a really well done, effective horror movie that did its job. It disturbed me. And like I said, I would love to see a feature-length remake of it because I wanted more out of this. But yeah, this was really, really good. And if you're a fan of shot-on-video stuff or disturbing, if you like collecting disturbing movies and shorts, then you definitely need this one. Now, this being a Basement Videos title, it is limited edition, and it'll only be available until April 1st, 2022. So for only $6, you can get this one for only $6, but it goes out of print April 1st. So on April Fool's Day, it's gone. But I highly recommend it, especially if you like disturbing stuff. And if you're a fan of David C. Hayes stuff, this is different of what I've watched of his so far. This is the most different I watched, and it's really well done. But as for any future reviews, I got another David C. Hayes movie coming up to review. This one looks more in line with Blown, but I'm gonna go into it hoping for the best, because it does look, from the trailer, it looks like a lot of fun. But the one I'm really looking forward to, and the one I'll be reviewing next, because I want to get it out on the release date of March 1st, is the Lost Todd Sheets shot-on video movie, Misty Darkness. Really super stoked to review that one, watch and review that one. Billy Affinity did the artwork for that one as well, so I'm really stoked to watch it. But I'm going to try my best to get that out on March 1st, so look out for that. And then I'll go and review, and then after that I'll do Desert Beast Man, which is the next David C. Hayes movie. But that's it for now. Let me know down below, what do you consider the most disturbing movie ever made? I'd like to know. But if you like my channel, give me a thumbs up, hit the bell, and comment that information down below. But I'm Jonathan Knight. This has been B Movie Madness. Thanks for watching.